Hi, my name is Inder Sandhu. My talk is about veganism, but it's not just about veganism, it's about poop. And it's not the gory, dirty kind of poop, it's not a dirty story. It's essentially facts, what happens to poop. So we have 52.5 crore Indians who defecate in the open. And there's this whole thing started by the government, the Swachh Bharat, open defecation, against open defecation and all that. There are 55 crore farm animals. And on average, a farm animal poops 10 times more than humans. So we're looking at 10 times more poop. Where does this poop go? In case of humans, it goes in septic tanks that go into the ground, gets into our groundwater. The animal poop stays out there in the open. It does get into our groundwater, the long route, but it stays out in the open, gives out urea and nitrogen that does not break in the atmosphere, causes ozone layer depletion. It causes disease like asthma, causes disease like cancer, cholera, typhoid. It's a whole bunch of things, most of what human poop causes as well. But the amount of animal poop is astronomical. So what do? It's how we dispose of that poop. Now, there's a stigma associated with pooping in the open, the defecation open. It's the way they do it on TV ads about women and not wanting to open in the defecate in the open, and the stigma. But the real stigma is the poor people. So how many poultry farms do you think we have in Chandigarh? Zero. How many poultry farms do we have in Mohali? Zero. Karad? Zero. But there's a small village called Ronikala on the way to Ludhiana where they have two big ones. I mean, it's such a bad condition that you go down there, roll your window down, stop there for 15 seconds. The air is so thick and the fumes are so noxious that you suffocate in 15 seconds. That's how bad it really is. Now, it's the villagers who pay for that. And they are the ones who are getting sick. We want to pass on all the dirty work to them, but are we really getting away with it? Because it's steroids, it's hormones that we put in it, the oxytocin that goes into our milk, that all gets absorbed in their flesh and we eat it back. So what's the solution? The solution is veganism. But the thing about veganism, you can't tell people, you can't preach anybody. So what you have to do is you have to say it in a funny way. You've got to be entertaining and funny. You have to be sarcastic, but you have to be accurate. You've got to be funny, but you've got to be assertive. You can be levity, you can have levity in it, but you have to be statistically very accurate. That is the message that we convey. We as an NGO, we fight all forms of pollution, be it no honking drives, we do the noise pollution, we do cleanliness drives, we have a small group called Vegans in Chandigarh where we create the awareness of veganism everywhere. So why am I qualified to do this? Because I've been a vegan and an animal activist for 16 years. This is the only long-term solution that is going to work for sure. Now, it's especially in the North India, it is so important to pass this message on and open people's mind, because that's all you can really do in a fun, entertaining way, to open their mind and let them think. It's so important in North India, which is the meat and dairy belt, because the rest of the world has gone to veganism. We still have to catch up. It's an important message that needs to be delivered. I think I'm the right person to deliver it, and I think TedX is a great platform to do the same. Thank you so much.